And welcome back. Last time we got sent here by misery, and now we're gonna find our way out of here. First thing we're gonna do is climb up this floating pieces of rock, and to find a switch that opens that door at the bottom. Close her up. Excuse me, my voice. Take a sip of water. Now my voice is clear. Now, what I was saying, we're going to use our new weapon, the blade, which is very useful for this part. With the blade, it's very useful with long range, and if for level 1 and 2, it's very useful because you can repeatedly hit it, especially with an enemy with a bunch of health. And you're able to take care of the enemy very easily with the blade at any level, which the blade becomes very useful later on with bosses. Still got something in our show, but it doesn't matter. You have these little floating blocks going back and forth. The best way to take care of them or plant through them is basically just go in front of their paths real quick, like a little tracking thing right there, a little area, and they will activate and move. That's what you want to do for the first two set of blocks that right there before you get to the control here, because you have to wait till the other one goes back and make it more easier. There's another kind of block puzzles later on that I say you should remember that for later, for sure. And we save again. And now we gonna head ourselves out of here, and we're gonna see these little cockroach creatures. I'm not sure what exactly they are. This game never says what these things actually are. I just call them cockroaches because that's what they look like to me. Big giant cockroaches. Which they're not all enemies. There's like one area where they're NPCs, but that's not one area. The rest are just fodder for your attacks. Again, definitely want to save up definitely want to use your weapon engine that you get on your blade, because let's say the blade is my second favorite weapon in the game, mostly because it's more useful no matter on what level. Being that level 2 is bigger and does more damage, but in reality, it still has that one basic function: is that you're able to repeatedly, as fast as you can press the buttons, the fast as the sword will go out. So, they're pretty useful. Again, here where we see those NPCs, cockroaches I speak of, you see the teleport there. In reality, that's not our way out, mostly because it leads it's broken, I believe, and we can't actually reach up there. Jump as much as you want, but you can't. Now, right here, this one with the cashier, if you give it your Polar Star and your Fireball to it, it will form the snake gun. Now, with the snake gun, it's it's not that great in my opinion. I say it's useful for speed runs, which most people use it for. The only interesting thing about this one is you can shoot through walls, hence why it's useful for speed runs, being that it's less likely you get damage and also save your health and weapon energy. So lessen the tediousness of gaining weapon energy and ammo or losing health. This basically that what its main function is throughout all 3 levels. I don't recommend it, so that's why I cut back here where I actually kept my Polar Star and Fireball. Which, by the way, if you do give him your Polar Star and Fireball, you can't ask him for them back, because he creates them from the Polar Star and Fireball. So definitely, if you don't want the snake, definitely don't talk to him. But you do want to talk to him later, though. But that's much later. We're not gonna come back to him till like the last, second to last area of the game, which is for something else, which is not the snake. So again, I do not recommend the snake that much if you are playing through it, because mostly because you costing 2 weapons for 1, and frankly that's too many. I believe too that will only leaves you with 4 weapons after that, because I believe, yeah, you don't get another weapon from because we basically got all our weapons here. I believe there's one more we get later, but that's just basically an upgrade from another weapon, and the other weapons we can get are basically like side quests, and you're able to exchange them for the weapons we have. So basically, getting rid of the Polar Star and the Fireball basically limits you to 4. So using the snake only leaves you 4. So keep in mind of that. So we get in here in this little cave room thing. We see little frogs, I think. They give you a key, and we see Curly here, which is she tells us what happened when we got teleported and what the misery did to her and the Mimigas at the bar. But the guy gave us a key to get some pills for Curly, so that's what we're going to do right now. And we see here a weapon level 3. I was talking too much about the snake to notice if we did it again earlier, but you see the Spirit King, Dashifu, and of course this is why this blade is my second favorite weapon. There's one part that when it hits the enemy, it does like an area slash all around that enemy till it's dead, or for a short period of time. They never knows, but sadly enough, it's difficult to keep it at level 3, mostly because it takes 1 hit to get it back to 2. But yet again, like I said, anything, like any level of the blade is pretty useful. For now, for this boss though, it's pretty simple. You see little bubbles coming down, that's where it's gonna come down and land at you. So when you see the bubbles, just wait. See the bubbles, run past it so it will land where you were, and just hit it. Especially the blade. The blade makes it way easier. And watch out when you die because you still get hit. For example, there. And showing off how useful the blade is with a boss. You easily just rapidly press the button and the blade continuously attacks it. Which is pretty useful. And of course, Curly has the same idea as us of trying to escape the labyrinth, so we can get out of here and see what's going on and stop Misery and the Doctor. Of course, there's a chest up there which leads to an area you can't get to. You can get there if you got the machine gun at level 3, but of course, going up there only beneficial to the gunner with the machine gun. Mostly because I believe the item in that chest is an upgrade, so you can I think it's some sort of ammo recharge band. What basically it does is any weapon with rechargeable ammo will double its speed for filling up its ammo. So again, that's only beneficial to the bubble line and a machine gun. So if you're able to get there, that's probably because it's beneficial to you for the machine gun. We see this mechanical beast, which is another boss. So I'm trying to clear out this area because these guys stick around for the boss fight, which they can get a bit annoying when trying to fight it. So I try and get rid of these guys as fast as I could, and as far as when I can get to a certain point, they will still be there when the boss starts up, which is right here. Remember now, for this boss fight is pretty it's pretty difficult to try and figure out exactly how to open these panels up when they open up, which where you have to attack these four little uh, cores. Basically, what this boss fight is basically just get on his little tracks wheels and just bounce back and forth, basically like until you go 3 times. You stop and open it up, so just jump back and forth uh, about 2 times. No, yeah, around like I say 2 or 3 times, I guess. That way, and then you will able to stop and open his panel to show his weak point. But that's but yeah, but here's the tough part about this boss: you have to destroy the 4 bits before you're able to actually cause damage to him. So you have to both destroy the little pods and then destroy his core. Which after you destroy the 4 little orbs, uh, he sends out missiles, which is a bit annoying. But if you're able to destroy them when they get close or fast enough, you're able to get some more ammo, weapon energy, and all that. Again, the blade is pretty useful, and also the bubble line to get rid of the missiles that are flying around. And that Monster X turns into some sort of like weasel, or I guess maybe a tanuki. Maybe that what they're going for. It's kind of confusing. They don't explain much of these bosses. The last thing we fought was some sort of ghost thing that looks like Bolog. That doesn't have any explanation either. Then we see Booster fall down. Now, here's where the secret boss comes into play. You can either go down Health Booster, which will instantly force you to get not able to get the secret ending and a secret boss fight, because there's no other way up until you talk to Booster, which will get you an item that helps you get out of the little pit. And you're wondering, wait, so to get the secret boss and the true ending, you saying we had to abandon the guy we just saw fall down? Yes, that's what I just said. And this is how you get out, because once you go down, you can't get up till you get Booster's item that you get, which is a Booster version 0.8, which is basically a jetpack, which is kind of floaty. Of course, a lot of people probably get this for their first run. That's pretty cool. But again, your best thing to do is save up there and just don't care, which you probably want to say, because that jump is a bit difficult with the platforming. So you gotta have like a bunch of trial and error actually how to actually get over there without dropping down, because again, once you drop down, you have to actually talk to Booster and use to get the Booster pack to get up there. So if you want to get the secret boss ending and true ending, you have to abandon Booster down in the hole. If it makes you feel better, don't worry. Something else happens if you annoy him. But of course, we try and move this rock, and we meet Bolog again. And of course, the idiot he is, we got him to help us for a bit, which enters sadly our last boss fight of him. But he gets at least some new attacks for the last time. He got some missiles, and this definitely don't want to get too close for him, especially when it runs up to you, because he's able to grab you and cause a bit of damage. So definitely watch out for that. Watch out for the missiles. The missiles are kind of hard to dodge, mostly because they're probably expecting you to have the booster thing, but of course we don't have it. And of course, maybe it's easier with the machine gun level 3, but of course I chose not to have level 3 or the machine gun, which I think in the next part, we able to see why. Will be Orlog, and he's able to help us move this rock. But before he goes, he's gonna drop us off a little treasure chest, which just gives us a upgraded missile launcher. The little missile launcher is pretty useful, I guess. I don't know, pretty much just, again, powered up. Now this area is kind of tough, especially after the boss fight. There's no way to recover your health easily, so you want to take this area up pretty slowly. And you also got Curly to back you up, so definitely have Curly go in front of you. Of course, you can't control her from what I see Sigma running the game. Of course, she has the machine gun instead of the Polar Star, of course, because you didn't agree to a trade. So it's definitely useful to have Curly go up front and have you stand in the back while she takes care of business. And of course, you see that Curly is kind of a run and gun kind of gal. Which her AI is not that great. I wish it was kind of useful, but oh well. Yeah, you want to take it slow this one, especially take it slow and try and get any kind of help you can get. Definitely recommend the blades and the fireball for this area, and the Polar Star for the range, and the Bubble Line just to keep you safe, just in case. The Bubble Line again, it's kind of not that great, but I say if it helps you in some areas, I guess use it. That's one of the benefits of the new powered up missile launcher. It's faster than the old one. Alright, so we got past here and we actually see where this little portal goes to. And you find out it goes to from here to the labyrinth back there. Which we talk to this guy, which has no very important information, and we finally get to the end of Labyrinth M. Which you basically get to see these guys, which I recommend you once you get past the end here, it makes a great great enemy to farm off weapon energy and health and ammo from, because I don't believe there's a place to refill it. Maybe weapon energy, but not health and stuff. But again, these enemies are great to farm off from. And we got to here, Dark Place, very original. Which we got a pathway we can't get through, but we got a door. And again, we'll save. We see here there's a rising, falling water, which is gonna be important for the next area. For this area right here, the core. I'll open the blast doors, and you see that 4 is not working. Which I cut back here for the saving. You also see that the door 4 is not working right, which is not making the last one open up too. But what you're supposed to do, which I forgot for a second, is you actually have to go up and attack the door 4, which will unloosen it. And now you head down here. Or maybe not. Maybe you have to talk to Curdy. Which I was wondering why it's not working, and they're like, oh, your computer, lower left, there we go. And then we gonna head down there and go to that panel to open the big door that is locked already. We see here the little air we got, which is gonna be a little challenge for us pretty soon. And I'm gonna explain to it later. And by the way, I want to make it clear right now is to go all the way to the bottom, to the right of the core room. There you will get a item that's glowing if you choose to ignore a booster, which is the tow rope, which I recommend to get it now before you go and meet up Curly up there, because you can get it before, during, after a certain part, but I recommend get it now. I didn't get it now. I got it before, which I'm not sure if you can get it at a certain point, but I remembered, oh shit, I forgot to get this. But of course, I'm not sure, so definitely go to the bottom right and get the glowing item if you ignore booster, because that's your ticket to open the, because your ticket to get into the secret boss and true ending. So we can see here the core is our boss, which this is why this boss is kind of annoying, because you have to the water keep rising and falling. But if you fall while the water is rising, you're gonna be in real trouble, because you won't be able to make it high enough to have your air replenish. And this boss is pretty annoying. Basically, you have to knock back the little cores and also hit the main core. This boss is pretty difficult, and it'll always push you back, which you always want to be the highest as you can, so your air won't run out when the water rises. Because trust me, half of the time you will die to this boss due to not having enough air. Which by the way, this is an example why. It's like, oh god, I'm not gonna make it. Look how fast your air going, real fast. Plus you'll see the little glowing item that I said you should get before starting this boss fight. And of course, that's a very tense moment when that happens. And you asking me that, what's that he's attacking you with? I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know what that looks like, but I don't want to talk about it. Of course, the blade again is used for a weapon in any boss fight. Very difficult boss, especially when it keeps pushing you back. Especially when you only got a bit of boss only got a bit of life left. If you running low of health, and of course I told you to save the life pot. I say using it here for the boss is a good idea to use the life pot. And of course we see Misery comes in, all mad, but she's gonna explain soon on why she's here. Of course we got some character motivation, and we also told us that if we destroy the core, we basically doom the island, which makes the island fall down from the sky to the ground, and is gonna be not so good because that will basically destroy everybody on it. And of course, right here, the tow rope. I got adjusting time, which basically you also want to, want your air to run out, which is meant to happen. But we also got a little backstory on what exactly our hidden secret boss is. But we're not dead. You can't breathe because Curly sacrificed her little item to save us, her air tank. And of course, we can't leave our buddy here. That way, we got the tow rope, and we're gonna save Curly. Which, if you didn't ignore booster, you actually got the booster version point A. That means you leave Curly here to die forever. Which I say no. I say yes for Curly to live. And of course, we gotta head back out. And I join you guys next time when we get the hell out of here.